All right, good morning, everyone. It's Candy. I'm here in my kitchen this Friday morning, hoping everybody's having a great day. I know I've had a super week this week, getting out for the first time in, well, a year at least, doing my fossil hunting. And I can only tell you that the dopamine was running high all week. So that means I'm going to be back out again. JT and I had a great day on Wednesday hunting our uh, rivers there in the low country, and I was out in my sweet honey hole all day on Tuesday. While it's not producing there as much as it used to, we still are getting some shark teeth. But we also got into something that was pretty important to me. I had never found one of these, and I want to share a little bit about them on the morning educational video for you. I remember when I was in the fourth grade, I never missed a single day to Mrs. Zimmer's class because she was my favorite teacher. She did what I liked to do, and she had little creatures in her classroom that we got to feed and raise, and we had everything from hamsters and guinea pigs to cockatiels. And of course, if you know me, I've had birds and all kinds of oddball creatures for pets, iguanas, all kinds of crazy things. But when you grow up like that and you enjoy something like that, and growing up hunting shark teeth when I was very, very little, you don't stop. And so the addiction, as JT and I were talking this weekend and Seth on the phone, once you get started, it's hard to quit. And I've been doing this my whole life. So I want to make sure that I'm sharing, still getting back into this. I know a lot of y'all are starting to watch me again. And I want to guide you to my YouTube channel, which is The Adventures of Cutlass Candy and Captain JT. And then my own personal channel is Cutlass Candy's Adventures. So I'll have both of those out there so they're a little separate. Also, you can go to Candy's Treasure Chest. I've got some of my pendants that I'll be putting out there. I've already put some pendants. I went by the Diamond Collection in downtown Georgetown, carries my treasure coins and some of my pieces, but there are my hook wraps. Everybody knows my hook wraps. If you're interested in a hook wrap, please let me know. I have the extinct great whites as well as the megalodons. Look at that beautiful Angie that JT presented me with the other day for running the boat. I always like to get treasure. It makes it really nice when you run the boat. Get something special like that. Anyway, pretty cool. But what's special is today's information. Matter of fact, here's to Friday. You rock. Nothing beats a good cup of coffee in the morning, right? So, Hypural Bone. That is something that is really pretty rare to find. And I want to tell you what it is. And right here's the picture I drew for my girlfriend Carol yesterday when she came over. She said, "Tell me about these." So I drew the little picture of the fish. This little area right here where the fantail spreader would be. This is where this fossil is going to come from. It's called the Hypural Bone, and we call them fantail spreaders. I call them mermaid tails because, as y'all know, I love mermaids, and that it is what it is. That's my logo. Has been my logo. Cutlass Candy's mermaid with her tail on it for 8 years, I guess, or whatever. But love a mermaid, and so first of all, these are, like I said, really rare to find. I found 3 the other day, which is unusual because my buddy who took me out, he usually finds maybe 1 a week, possibly even that. And I'll put that video out there too, because when he picked me up, he was like, "Wow, Candy, that's great." These are the 3 that I found. This one being the larger of the 2, had the nicest markings on them. I love them when they've got, good markings and they've not been beat up and tumbled so much and by the surf after they've been washed up and out. Here's next to the smallest one, largest one. It's got a hole in it too, a perfect round hole. Looks like it's perfect for mounting on a necklace, which I'll show you something here in just a minute. Again, these are from different species of fish, but pretty cool. And of course, some larger, some smaller. Could be the same fish, maybe a juvenile, who knows. But pretty interesting stuff. You can pull these up on the internet and check them out. Hypural Bones. Yep, pretty cool. This is one that JT found in our Low Country River last year when I was hunting with him. And we have a box of these, and so I went through them and said, okay, I want to find one that's, the nicest one. Well, it just so happened to be the one that when I was with him that we found. So we soaked it, cleaned it up, and polished it a little bit. Not much, but just enough to put a slight sheen to it. As you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I mounted it on the cord with a pearl, and I think it makes a fabulous artifact to be able to show and talk about on the beach or when I'm wearing something cool. And kids love this stuff, adults love it. It's not your typical megalodon tooth. That's the big partial that I found the other day soaking it. But also here's some verts that I found too. These make the greatest little earrings, I think. These are little whale verts, little tiny whale verts, but they make good earrings. They're soaking too. But as you can see, just a really, really cool piece, and something different. Not your basic fossil around your neck. Carol goes, gosh, that's so big. I'm like, I like everything big. We like 6 to 7 inch teeth. We like the bigger the gold, the bigger the Polly's Island shell, the Imperial Venus clamshell, whatever it is, we like it big. And that makes it fun, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, so remember, Hypural Bone comes from the fantail. And here at Candy's Kitchen this morning on a Friday, I wish you guys the best of weekend. The weather's starting to perk up. I'm starting to really get out and get after it. Of course, I was at the gym all week down in the Low Country at Planet Fitness this week, and doing my cardio. I can tell you, I got 10 miles walking in on that one beach. And then, of course, if you've never been to Botany Bay, of course, I was showing that video yesterday to Boneyard Beach. Really a good trip yesterday. Please get to Botany Beach sometime this year if you can. The whole environment down there has changed so much just in a year from the devastation of the hurricanes and the cyclone that they had down there. It's not going to eventually be there, and you're gonna have missed it. I want to share one other thing. Here it is, right here. Something I discovered. Okay, when I go on my trip, I usually will pick up something special because, well, I've been doing so good. I got on the scale this morning and I weighed 118. I was like, yes, things are really progressed right to where I wanted to be. I said, by the end of February, end of March, I would be, at my goal weight. And I am. And I would encourage everyone, as you could have seen on the video the other day, JT was really tired after being in the water Monday and then 2 tanks on Tuesday fighting the current. Even me out there just walking. If you're not in shape, these activities can really wear you out. So if you're a newbie to anything that I've been doing for a lifetime, and JT as well, you just have to keep yourself in good shape. So I highly recommend, please, make sure you go to a gym, get your fitness in, get your diet on target, get your cardio in, and work hard to stay in great shape so you can keep doing what we're doing into your, years of adulthood. I don't talk about aging because, and age and number, it's about growing older and having a great time and using your knowledge that you've learned to share with other people. So One thing I found was Nightingale ice cream sandwiches. These actually were in a cold case at Marsh Hen Mill gift store there on Edisto. I want you to know that when I saw these and I picked one up and I felt the weight of it, I said, that's the biggest ice cream sandwich I've ever seen in my life. And she said, well, they're $5 and they're loaded with calories. And I said, oh, well, let me look at it. So I want you to know this is not something that I would ever eat, but I decided I was going to eat it. This baby has 470 calories. It also has 43 grams of sugar. I ate the whole thing. And it was absolutely one of the most delicious things I've ever put in my mouth. Now, I had more sugar in that than I'm supposed to even have in 2 days. But I said, you know what? I'm going to have it. And then today I will fast. And tomorrow a half a day fast. And I'll be back on, my sugar calorie counting again. But today and tomorrow, no. So if you get a chance, pull these up. You can order them online, or I would say make a special trip down to Edisto and go to Botany Beach and stop at Marsh Hen Mills gift store right there on the road coming in to Edisto on the right. They're open at 10 o'clock. Get one of these. This is the chocolate French roast. It was, I love coffee. It was absolutely delicious, but they have key lime pie, and you can go to Nightingale ice cream sandwiches online and check them out. Hey, I'm all about just sharing the special stuff in life, and that definitely is one of them, because I'm a sweetaholic, when I'm not doing the right thing. But here's to it, because you know what? That rocks. All right, well, from Candy here in my kitchen, y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you guys back in the gym or back in the beach.